Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to the Northern Irish Job. This is episode number 24 with the police service in Northern Ireland. And today, no camera. You've just got a voice behind the mic. And today we're playing Bangor at home. That's going to be 7th playing 6th. I think that could be quite an interesting match to show you. But before we get to play Bangor, let's have a look at the schedule and how things have been going since our last video. I don't think it's been going too badly at all. After the game against Carrick Rangers, we played Dundela at home in the league. We beat them 3-1, which I thought was a very good result, with Lavery, Evans and Brameld getting on the scoring sheet. Then we went away to Anar United and we thumped them 5-2. Now, we were aided by a 53rd minute red card, but I'll take it. It was a very good victory. Evans got a hat-trick on that day, and Crowe and Doyle also scored goals. We then went away to Ballymena United in the County Antrim Shield quarter-final. We lost that game 2-1. Lavery did score a very late, well, not really late, consolation goal. We actually scored in the 68th minute to tie the game up at 1-1, but would you believe, typical fashion, a minute later, Ballymena United got the winning goal, and that's how the match played out. But I thought it was a pretty good effort to get to the quarter-final of that cup competition. We then went away to Ards in the league. Now, they're a very good side. They beat us 2-1. Evans got a penalty for us in the 8th minute. We then came home and played another very good side in, once again, Carrick Rangers, and they beat us 2-1. Michael Brameld did get a late goal for us in the 85th minute. We then went away to Dergview in the league, and now we drew this game 1-1. Brameld got a penalty in the 36th minute to square the game up. I was very happy with that result. I thought it was a good point away from home, because Dergview, they're not a bad side. We then came back home to once again play Ards, which is a little bit strange how the fixture list has been sorted out, and we beat them 4-2. I was absolutely shocked. Doyle scored, Brameld got a brace, and also Crowe scored a goal as well. So that was an excellent home victory against a good side in Ards. We then went away to Newington, which I thought this was going to be a bit of a banana skin, because Newington are struggling in the league. And it was a pretty hard-fought match, but we did beat them 2-1, Brameld and Doyle scoring on that day. And in the last match, we came back to the dub. We played Portadown, and they're another very good side, and they thumped us 4-0. Shocking opening 45 minutes. I think we were trailing 3-0 at half-time. The second half was better, but probably the least said about that match, the better. But when we look at the table in the championship, I don't think the police service is doing really too badly. After 18 matches, we're sitting on 21 points. We're in 7th position. As you can see, Bangor do have 2 games in hand. They're also sitting on 21 points, but Carrick Rangers are leading the pack on 39, Portadown 38, and Ards on 33. And the anchor boys are 2 teams, Newington, Newington and Anar United. So when I look at the table, I don't think police service are doing too badly in this league. I must admit it has been a bit of a struggle at times, but they seem to be, I don't know, they're doing better than maybe I thought they would do. I really thought we'd be struggling in the relegation zone for much of the season. But anyway, if we can pick up another 3 points today at home against Bangor, that will be a really good thing. I think this is going to be a pretty tough match. So without further chit-chat, let's go and play Bangor. And here's the starting 11 for today's match. Curtis between the sticks, Conlon, Mitchell, Nadozi and Miller-Wilson across the back line. Lavery, Henderson, Crowe and Maguire in midfield. Evans and Brameld up front. And sitting on the bench will be Dalzell, Briers, Fielding, Wilson, Black, Whiteside and Jonathan Doyle. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, no pressure on the boys today. Just go out and enjoy the match. I know the last game was a bit of a shocker, but we were playing a very good side. Hopefully today they'll turn up in a better frame of mind. In the last game I did actually use the revenge talk, which as you saw, completely backfired on me. And we've got a throw here for Bangor. This is the first real highlight, I guess, and that's well taken by Curtis. Came off his line and took that cross very well. And so he should. He's very tall. As I was saying in the last match, I did use the revenge talk. I think the players got revenge on me. It was a shocking opening 45 minutes. I don't think I'll be using that talk again. But anyway, this is Police Service patiently trying to play this out of defence. Let's keep possession, boys. That's a good ball. Now Maguire, he's done pretty well out there on the right wing. Decent cross. And another throw-in for Bangor. We're into the 12th minute. Another cross. Come on, let's defend it. And of course we don't. All too often in Football Manager you see goals being conceded by a cross to the far post. Quite frustrating. Let's have a look at it. I thought Curtis would have come off his line to maybe get this, and he didn't. He seemed to be a bit, I don't know, caught out of position. Lacking interest, who knows? Now, a free kick for the Police Service, and this is Crow, and he'll try his luck, but once again it doesn't go in. Keeper had to make a pretty good save, so we'll get a corner. It looks as though it's going to be a short corner. Maguire will be the taker. Now this is Henderson. Now Maguire slips it. Oh my God, why is that a highlight? And another highlight, this time another free kick. This will be Crow. He's a long way out. He'll probably go for goal again. And he does, but straight into the hands of the keeper. Maybe he should have done something a little bit different. We often seem to get the free kicks when we get them on target, but very rarely will they beat the keeper. Anyway, this is Conlon, left fullback. Now Mitchell, and he plays it forward for Henderson, looking for Lavery. Well, Lavery's been a bit of a funny sort of a player this season. He is our captain, but he has put in some rather poor matches. And once again, a deep cross. He wants to win this heading duel. Well, it wasn't a heading duel. Just volleyed it into the back of the net. We had two players standing there. One was Nadozi. I think he was dozing. We'll take a look at this highlight again. I mean, that was a really cheap goal to concede. So Conlon does get his head to this ball, but look at this. I mean, that is just pathetic. Unbelievably pathetic. But anyway, 2-0 to Bangor. Well, we've got it all before us now to do. Luckily, we're only in the 29th minute, but I think they need to pull their finger out. Anyway, this is Miller-Wilson. He hasn't done too badly. Often he keeps Briers on the bench in these matches. Now Henderson plays it long, but that's been cut out. But Brumell, lucky to get it back, cuts it back to Maguire, and he toe pokes it, but easily saved by the keeper. Now Curtis with a goal kick. This is the 31st minute. Now to Dozy and Miller-Wilson playing it long, looking for Evans, but we very rarely win those heading duels, and this is Crow. Miller-Wilson again. Crow playing it long, good ball. Brumell to make a very good run. He's got a teammate in the box, goes for his cross, but that's been headed clear by the defence, but Conlon can maybe put it back in, and he does. Looking for Maguire, and he scored. Well, good goal by Bradley Maguire. I must admit, we finally got a header on goal, and that pulls it back to 2-1. But Conlon did the right thing. He pumped it back into the box, and Maguire, yes, beat his man and the keeper, 2-1. That's a good reply. But can we find a second just before the half-time break? And we finally get a highlight, and we're in the 45th minute, and this is Henderson, now Crow. Oh, good opportunity here. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. I think there was a bit of a deflection maybe. But Bangor can take it away. Well defended by Mitchell. But Bangor keeping possession. Now Miller-Wilson with a throw. Now this is Crow. Back to Miller-Wilson now. Crow. I thought he was going to maybe try and slip it into the box. Now he pumps it out to Lavery. A lot of room out here. First time. Oh, Bromeld. How did he miss that? And that's half-time, 2-1 with Bangor leading thanks to a goal in the 12th minute and 29th minute. But Bradley Maguire did pull one back in the 32nd minute. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, I agree with the assistant here. I think I'm going to point the old finger and tell the boys I want to see a much better display in the second half. And I think Lavery's had a pretty poor opening 45 minutes. He's sitting on a rating of 6.2. I'll have a little chat with him as well. Let's get back to the game. And it's Police Service getting the second 45-minute period underway. We're still in this match. I think we can certainly still get a victory. Good run once again by Bromell, but a little bit greedy having a shot like that. Now Nadozi with a free kick, and he plays it to Henderson. And he looks for Maguire. Back to Nadozi. What's he going to do with it? Long one. Well, not the best option. And that's been cleared, but only as far as Conlon. And he turns and plays it to Henderson. He'll try and slip it over to maybe Maguire. And he can get past his man. Well, he's tried his luck, but it hit the side netting. Now Crow winning a header, but his pass was cut out. So Bangor now coming away with an attack. We certainly don't want to see them score a third goal. And that was a very enterprising shot from well outside the box. Now Bangor with a throw. We're in the 51st minute. This is McCann. He tries his luck, but he puts that just over the bar. That wasn't far away. Now a free kick for the visitors. They've tried to play it short, McCann. And he now sends it forward. But Conlon won the header, but it's come back to a Bangor player. And that was a good save by Curtis, I must admit. He got his frame down and he put that out for a corner. But can we defend a corner? So often there are Achilles' heel. Mitchell does win that header, doesn't get it away very far. The shot's been blocked, another one's been blocked. Offside just as well. Now a throw for Miller-Wilson. This is Bromeld. Now Wilson plays it to Maguire. Oh, he's lost it. He's been brought down, and that's a penalty. Well, what a stroke of luck. Now this should be Bromeld. He's normally our taker of penalties, and he's normally quite good. Oh, crikeys. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Well, another free kick. This is a dangerous situation, but it's gone out for a corner. We've brought on Doyle and Whiteside. Lavery and Bromeld have been replaced. Well, poor old Bromeld was having a bit of a shocker today. But another corner for us to defend. Hopefully we can defend this one well, and it's played... well, there you go, yeah. Well, I've seen that quite a few times. A goal scored from a corner, maybe not directly, but all too simple. Just played out to a player just outside the box, and he just slams it past the keeper. Maybe Curtis should have done better there. So 3-1. We're back to a 2-goal deficit. Plenty of time, probably a good 30 minutes left in the match. Anyway, this is Doyle, and he's going to get a corner. Can Doyle spark the attack for the police service? So this is Maguire. He seems to be taking our corners today. Sends it in, but that's been headed away. Now Doyle, well, yeah, didn't quite get his technique right. And another throw for Miller-Wilson. We're in the 70th minute. This is Maguire, now Black. Now that's a poor pass, intercepted by Doherty. Plays it to Arthurs. Bit of a dangerous move here by Bangor. This is Fraser now. Oh, look at this. Too easy, too easy. And there's a fourth goal. Well, that's the ball game. 4-1, so the police service being opened up like a sardine can today. All too easy peasy. A simple counter-attack because of a poor pass. And Doherty, yeah, once again, maybe Curtis could have done slightly better, but it was a well-struck goal, I must admit. Now Black with a free kick is a long way out, straight in front, and he puts it over the bar. I'd like to see one of those go in one day. And a corner, and Maguire will take this. We're in the 82nd minute. Time is running out for us to pull 3 goals back. And he sends it in, but once again it's been headed clear. Now Doyle plays it back to Maguire. And that's a pretty good goal on a very acute angle by Bradley Maguire. So he pulls at least 1 goal back. He looks pretty chuffed. I must admit, that was quite acute. Doyle did the right thing, playing it to Maguire. Look at this. How did he beat the keeper? I've got no idea, but he did very well. Okay, another free kick, this time a little bit closer, and Black sends it straight into the wall. It's a pretty good goal as well. So he's made it 4-3. It's all coming a little bit late. We're in the 93rd minute. We've got 5 minutes of added time. But Black straight into the wall, but then he volleys it past Purcell into the back of the net. So we're making the scoreboard look a little bit better. Now Conlon with probably one of the last throws of the match. Now Black somehow got to get the ball in. Come on, Conlon, that's the right thing. Who wants to win the header? Doyle couldn't. And that's it, full time. So Bangor have beaten the police service 4-3 with Bradley Maguire scoring 2 and Black a very late third goal in the 93rd minute. Look at those statistics there. 15 shots apiece. Possession 59% to the police service, and we get 4 corners while visitors get 8. That really bugs me. But anyway, let's go and chat to the boys. Well, once again, I've got to agree with my assistant here. I think we should have won that match. I think we had some pretty good chances, so we'll tell that to the boys, because when you look at Bromeldi, finished with a 6.1 rating, Lavery, the team captain, with 6.3, also Curtis with a 6.3. There were some disappointing performances there, but anyway, we didn't win the game. Let's have a look at the other matches. Dergview and Dundela. They finished up 0-0. The Carrick Rangers continue on their merry way, 4-2 over the Institute. And Newington get a bit of a surprise victory here, 2-1 over Portadown. So Carrick Rangers on top on 42, Portadown 38. The police service still sitting in 7th position on 21 points, but we have played 19 matches. So let's have a look at the next Bangor outscore police service in a thriller, yes. And Crow did get a bit of a knock, but he's only going to be out for 2 to 3 days, so that's not too bad at all. Our next match is going to be another home game against Ballina Millard United. That's in 3 days' time. Looking at the schedule, I think what we'll try and do, we'll try and play some more matches offline. I think we might come back for what could be a bit of a crucial match for us. Maybe the Anar United match, because they are struggling at the foot of the table. We've got to beat somehow teams like that in order to make sure we can stay up in this league. But that's the video for today. Unfortunately, a 4-3 home defeat to Bangor. But as I said right at the beginning of the video, Bangor are not a bad side at all. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, if you'd like to give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you wish to leave a comment, please do. But until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.